channel. In today's video, I'm going to be bringing to you my favorite everyday household items. My favorite items to make life easier. These are not going to be fancy, expensive items. These are literally everyday items that maybe you've thought of, maybe you have, but these are things that I found that just make life so much easier, or things that I just really love, but they're everyday items and most of them can be found on Amazon. So if you would like to see all of these items, please keep watching. This video is actually being made in collaboration with Etekcity. You guys know I've worked with them in probably 2 other videos on my channel. I really love them. They're an awesome company that have a handful of electronics and gadgets, and actually everything I've tried for them I've loved, and they are making this video with me. They have provided me with the first item that I want to talk about that I'm absolutely in love with. So let's quickly get into it. The first thing I want to talk about is a garment steamer. Now, I am a bit old school and traditional. Before being sent this item from Etekcity, I have honestly never used a garment steamer before. Most of my clothes, if they need to be released of their wrinkles, I will either place them in the dryer or iron them. I think I even have a friend who says she's never ironed, so I have to send her one of these. But I traditionally iron all of my clothes. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I hate ironing. It's such a hassle having to go into the laundry room and heat up the iron and plug up the iron and wait for it to be done, and it just takes so long. I don't know, I don't like ironing. So when they talked about sending me this garment steamer, I was actually super excited because I love gadgets, I love electronics, and I've never tried a steamer. This product actually comes with a couple of different attachments. I have not used them though. The only way that I've used this is with the just straight flat steamer. And honestly, the first time I used this, I was so pleasantly surprised that it worked so well. I had just gotten another plaid shirt, but I had just gotten it in the mail and it was a little wrinkled. I just wanted to see how it worked. You guys, I'm hooked. Like, I thought in my mind that a garment steamer would leave your item like a little wet or damp. None of that. I mean, clearly it's super hot steam, and this kind of acts like an iron right here, this metal plate. My shirt looks like it just came freshly laundered from the cleaners. I was so shocked. So all you do is you fill up this bottom portion with water, and then you stick it on top of this, plug this in, and you press this little button right here. Steam comes out and you press it against the garment and it literally releases all the wrinkles. Some of you guys are probably like, well girl, duh, we've been using a garment steamer forever. But honestly, you guys, I'm hooked. What I also like about this is that if you are traveling and going to an event, you can bring this with you. This past weekend, I went to a fundraising gala and I was able to use this for my dress and all of my other outfits, and it's just so convenient because I traveled with it. I don't know, I'm totally loving a garment steamer, so I will leave this link down below. Once again, thank you to Etekcity. I love this. Like, it's a game changer for me. So I'm gonna link this product down below. This is definitely one of my favorite everyday items just to make life a little easier. I also think it's a lot more convenient when you're trying to release the wrinkles from a long like gown, because you can just hang it up and go like this. You don't have to actually place all the pieces on the ironing board. It was just so useful. Love this garment steamer. Okay, the next item I want to talk about, I'm actually going to be putting pictures up here for the rest of the items because some of them I just didn't feel like getting. But if you've been watching my channel for a while, you guys know that I do have these items and I love them. So the next thing I want to talk about is the Amazon Echo Dot, which I am obsessed with. Here's a picture of it. I keep the Amazon Echo Dot in my kitchen. I think it's just perfect in that area of the house. I use it every morning when I am getting ready and I come into the kitchen and take my vitamin. It tells me the day, the time, the weather, the traffic conditions. I love it. I also use it at night a couple of times a week when I'm in the kitchen cooking. I love to cook to some music. It syncs with my phone, so it syncs well, I don't know if it's strictly from my library, but it plays the music from iTunes, and I love it. You can set up a ton of different preferences, and that is just a lifesaver. I know people who make calls with it. I don't do that, but you can also set alarms through it, play music. It can tell you jokes. It can give you fun facts. You can ask it things about measuring if you're using it while you're cooking. I just absolutely love it, and it's a great all-in-one device. You can also use it to control the electronics in your house. It's just so functional and useful. That is definitely an item that I love, and I use it every single day. I just love it. I thought about getting a couple of more dots to place around my house, but I don't want to get too like overboard. But I definitely love my Amazon Echo Dot, and it is something that helps make my life a little easier. The next item that I love, and I have a couple of, it's a wireless phone charger, and I have one downstairs and I have one upstairs in my bedroom. I like it because not that it's a huge hassle to plug up your phone. I have an iPhone 8, but it's just so much easier if you're by your bed to be able to place your phone down on a charger, not have to worry about having a super long cord if you do want it to reach, and it charges your phone just great. There are some lightning chargers, but that's not the one I have, but I will definitely link my wireless charger down below. I love it. What's also nice about it is you can have it in the kitchen or in a centralized area in your home, and people can just drop by and charge their phone. It's very useful if you have a lot of parties or you have people over. People are always looking for a phone charger. It's just so nice to be able to just plug up your wireless charger and place any device on it and it will charge. So a wireless phone charger is definitely a game changer. If you're like a lot of people, especially like myself, you're always in need of a charge, and so having a wireless charging device, it just makes life so much more easy. Okay, speaking of things that I use with my phone, another little gadget that I'm in love with are these headphones. They are wireless headphones. The thing that I love most about them is that they are so inexpensive, and I tried to keep everything on this list under about $25. There are a lot of things and a lot of gadgets that I love, but I wanted these to be kind of like everyday affordable products, and these headphones I love. I use them every day when I go to the gym. Now, you can't talk on them because there's no like microphone, at least I don't think, but they might have newer versions, and I'll try to link the newest version down below. But I love that I can listen to music, and when I'm walking and running and lifting weights, I don't have to worry about any cords. I can also keep my phone in my pocket or in my car or wherever. It doesn't have to be right on me. These headphones just make life so much more easy. I probably got them sometime this year, but before then I never used wireless earphones. The only downfall is that because they are wireless, you do have to charge them, and sometimes I'm in the gym and they go dead, and it totally ruins a workout. But I do love having wireless earbuds. They really just make life so much more easy. They're great if you're going to be out and about and you're maybe at the nail salon and you want to watch something on YouTube like I do if I go get my nails done. It's just so nice to have some wireless earbuds, so definitely check those out. They're a great price. It's not the best sound quality, but it's pretty nice for the price. I think when I got them, I paid between $15 and $16, and I love them. Okay, if you guys have been watching for about a year, you will know that another item that is so useful and that I love is my Cool Mist humidifier. And I want to say I got this for Christmas last year because I tend to get sick very easily, and last year, I think it was last year during Vlogmas, I was talking to my parents and they were probably just so annoyed with me talking about being sick, and I think I mentioned a humidifier, and I want to say that I got this for Christmas. I love this humidifier because not only does it help my breathing in the winter especially, but it also releases a cool mist. And if you know anything about me, I hate being hot, so having a cool mist in the room also helps me sleep. And because it's a cool mist humidifier, you can actually add essential oil in it, which helps to open up your nasal passages as well. So it kind of works like an essential oil diffuser and a humidifier. So I love that item. I haven't started using it yet this season, but I'm definitely going to pull it out, I know, next month, because I don't know, I just always tend to get sick, and the humidifier really helps to just add moisture into my nasal passages. And it's also good for your skin. So humidifier is great all around. I know I used to use one as a child, and now I'm using it again. So definitely check out the humidifier. Okay, Okay, the next item on my list is something that I use when I am working out or post-workout. And it's so funny because I went to a football game recently and I actually saw a player on the field using a foam roller, and I thought that was so cool because I've never seen anyone using one in real life, I don't think. But I got this idea from Happy Stylish Mommy. Shout out to her. You guys know I adore her. She gave me the idea to get a foam roller because I recently started like increasing the intensity of my strength training, and some days my legs would just be so sore, and I kept working out because I know that to work through the soreness helps, but getting a foam roller is really a godsend. It's almost like being able to give yourself a massage. It kind of hurts in the moment. It definitely, you get on that spot where there's a sore muscle and it kind of can hurt, but after you finish foam rolling your body, you feel so great and rejuvenated. And what I love is that you don't have to be debilitated. Like sometimes I don't do like leg day or anything, but when I am doing some of my strength training, I am using my legs, and sometimes it gets hard to walk upstairs. Then if you have to wear heels daily, it can be a lot. But using the foam roller really helps so much. There are different sizes of foam rollers. I have the 36-inch foam roller, which is huge, so I can use it on my entire body. I love doing it. I use it at home and everyone thinks that I look crazy, but it really works. So if you do a lot of working out or strength training, or you're active, maybe you even play sports, definitely look into a foam roller. I've always seen them like on YouTube, or I've seen fitness people talk about them. Never knew what they were for, but let me tell you, that will get your muscles feeling amazing again. So I will link that down below as well. Okay, this next one is a funny one. It is my lotion applicator. Now, I don't know about you guys, but especially in the summertime, it's hard for me to, not that it's hard for me to lotion my whole body, but I don't like doing it. Putting on lotion is such a daunting task. I don't know. I use a really thick lotion. It's very viscous. So it's just, it takes a long time to lather it in. And then if it's the summertime and you want to have your back or your shoulders out, you want to make sure your body is really well moisturized. So a lotion applicator is great because it's on a long wooden handle, and you really can put lotion on your back, your upper back, your lower back. If you are having trouble reaching your legs and your feet, you can use it for that. It's just such a useful little tool that I don't think people realize comes in such handy until they get it. So definitely, if you're just looking for a way to make life a little more efficient, or maybe you just had a surgery, or maybe you can't move as well as you used to, definitely look into a lotion applicator. I promise it will change your life in the way you put on lotion. I promise. The application is just so much more flawless. I really do love it. Next, we have something that was actually gifted to me years ago, and this is a car purse hook. I want to say my uncle got one for my aunt, my mom, and myself. He is really into gadgets like myself, and he's always finding cool things at like yard sales or I don't know, different places around the city. And I want to say it was when I lived in New York. Yes, he got me this purse hook. I sit it in my passenger side seat, and it kind of hooks off of the like metal poles that the headrest sits on, and it hangs over the back of the seat, and you can just use it to hang your purse by the hook. What I love about it is that you can have somebody sitting in your back seat and it won't be hitting their knees or anything. It really won't be in the way, but it's such a useful product because in most cars, there's no place to put your purse if someone's in your passenger seat or even in the back seat, and I don't really like putting my purse on the floor. If you put it in between the front two seats, sometimes it can fall. So that purse hook really comes in handy, and I will definitely be sure to link that down below. I promise you ladies, it's a game changer. These are the products that you never know you really needed until you get them, but that purse hook is such a cool idea, and I promise it really makes your life easier when you're in your car. Okay, then we have another one of my favorite items, and this is for cleaning. It is called the Drain Weasel. And once again, if you have watched my Vlogmas maybe 2 years ago or maybe last year, I used this during Vlogmas. You guys know I have long hair, and my hair doesn't shed like unnecessarily, but I do experience shedding. Shedding is normal, and I don't know about you guys, but it seems like every hair on my head either ends up on my floor or down my sink. And Drano does not work. I was talking to my stylist about this. It does not work. It works, I think, if you have things that are in your sink that can like dissolve, but as far as hair, that has to be removed. So Drain Weasel is this long tool with a handle that you place into your sink or into your bathtub or wherever you have a pipe that has hair in it. And you kind of wind this wheel, and what it does is it moves the stick around into your sink or wherever you have it in the pipe, and when you remove it, it will be filled with hair. Now, why that's so important is because you don't have to use any harsh chemicals. You can do this yourself. You don't have to call a plumber, and it is pretty affordable. It might be a little more expensive on Amazon, but when I get it at Home Depot, it's about $5, and as long as you keep the top portion, you can just buy the refills for about $5 as well. But I promise you guys, it's a total game changer. If you have long hair, you don't have to worry about putting anything on top of the portion that goes into the pipe to catch the hair. You can just literally put this little stick in the pipe and move it around, and it has like little prickly things on it, and it brings up any hair or gunk that gets stuck that's not gonna like disintegrate. I love it so much. It makes me feel so accomplished. I feel like I'm a plumber when I use it. It's totally disgusting bringing it out, so make sure you have gloves if you're like me and you don't like touching things like that. But I promise you, it's a total game changer. Your sink will drain so much more easily. I love it. I need to start using it every couple of months because it really works. I promise you guys. Okay, and the last item on my list is something that I think everybody should have, and it is a taser. And yes, I do believe in protecting yourself. I believe in, yeah, don't mess with me, pretty much. So I do have a taser. Now, a taser is nice because I mean, it technically is a weapon, but it's not a lethal weapon. But especially with all the crazy things that are going on here in Atlanta specifically, there are lots of just crazy things going on. There's human trafficking, there's muggings, all of these type of things. I definitely think it's important for women especially to be aware of your surroundings and also have something on you if you need it for protection. And a taser is great. The only thing I will say is that a lot of times when I go out at night, if you're not going to a restaurant, you may go into spaces where weapons are not allowed. And in those instances, I'm trying to do valet parking so I can just get in my car and go. But ladies especially, it is important for you to be able to protect yourself, and a taser is a way for you to not have like a lethal weapon, but just something that can help you in the event that you ever are in need. So one of those handy devices and tools that you hope you never have to use, but if you do have to use it, it will come in handy. So yes, I have a little pink taser. Don't mess with your girl. She's prepared, okay? So I hope you guys have enjoyed all of these items I've shared with you today. They really are everyday items that are affordable, that make my life easier, or things that I feel are really useful that you might not have realized, but when you get it, you're like, oh my gosh, why haven't I had this before? So I'm gonna leave all these links down below. Definitely check out the Etekcity garment steamer if you are looking for a product like that. I don't think I will ever iron again. I'm just in love with it. I love it. Like, who knew a garment steamer would make me so happy? Like, it's amazing. And you guys know, I'm not going to recommend products if I don't believe in them, but this baby is actually amazing. So I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave any comments or questions down below, and all the links will be placed down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.